Hey guys, just a quick video. I don't know how long this video is going to last, obviously, but I'm going through Gbpusd, gonna backtest on 15 minutes. Usually going to trade just London, but if proper setup shows in the New York session, then I'm going to use it as well. And this backtest is going to be with the comments, so you'll know what I'm thinking and what I'm doing. Okay, so we have GJ 1st of May. Let's see where's the 1st of May is there. So this is new month. We're only going to do those 1 week or 2 weeks of the May until this day. So today, so I hope we're gonna have a few trades in it, right? So let me skip it to the London. Let's see when the London is going to pop out. Okay, so indicator down below, as you can see, I'm skipping always to the London just to see what is happening. So this is the 1st of May, I believe it was a Monday. So if I don't see a setup, then I'm not going to use it, right? So we have Asian session. We have kind of break of structure to the downside. So we have BOS. The order block that can be used is the big ass candle, right? So because it's big ass candle, I'm going to use 50% right on the spot. So we have 64. 25, 64, yeah. So let me see, I'm going to use 60. I'm going to use 60 in this case. It's just the bottom of the order block, so it's fine. Short position. I'm gonna place stop loss on the top. 11 pips. We do have liquidity above, like this high and this high, but everything here was already taken. As you can see, this is small break, test, continuation, small break, test, etc. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think this is going to be stop loss hit because we have break of structure. We had push to the highs and then collapse. So the TP can be, so the first TP, I'm gonna use this one. Or I'm just going to, go for 1 to 3, 1 to 4, because why 1 to 4 in this case? Because GU is quite volatile pair compared to Euro USD. So we can easily go to 1 to 4. Risk reward ratio, which is exactly there, right? Exactly there. So let's see what happens. Okay, so it wasn't hit in the London. So let's see. And then we have the New York session. So basically London did this whole impulse move to the downside. The whole impulse move to the downside. So basically we can do it like this. Then we have this low, and this low that kind of on the lower time frames looks like, trend line and liquidity. So I bet this is going to be taken out as well. And we can run below it. Okay, so we are kind of in, you're falling down, and then yeah, it was hit to the T in the New York session at 3 p.m. my time, which is 2 p.m. UK, and then when the price reached the first low or the high of this structure, you can place break even. So far we do have 4% in the pocket, first day in the May. So I'm going to leave everything and let's go. Oh shit, and let's go to next day. Okay, interesting. So the very next day, let's see, okay, I need to one more candle, just one left. Okay, this is the London Open. So I usually do not trade before London Open, okay, even though if sometimes I update the market before that. Okay, so what we have here is basically we have a clear equals, clear liquidity here that was broken and kind of tested on this small ass order block before London Open. So we do have imbalance, we do have break of structure from the previous day, BOS to the downside. From the previous day we have BOS to the upside, in this case that can indicate price moving higher. Then we have liquidity down below that can be eliminated very much soon. So because this move that happened yesterday, it was quite big move, to be honest. If we calculate the pips from the very top all the way down, it was 88 pips, so it's a nice day trade for GU. So I don't expect a lot of going on now, but we do have imbalance. We have order block, which we can use as our TP, entry, sorry. So we're gonna use, let's see, 41. I'm gonna round it to the 40. Okay. We do have this one here that I hope it's going to be eliminated. So I do prefer to go into the shorts here with the stops above, right? So this is going to be big stop loss, 22 pips. And then we can target, so below this structure where the liquidity is, and we can target those lows on the left. Yeah, like this. So this is going to be the ultimate target, 1 to 4 is the reward ratio. So let's see. So if this is going to be eliminated first, then it's invalid. And it's invalid. Shit. And nice liquidity, here. So GU took liquidity on the London session first to the downside, which do have the power to go higher, but it's a tricky because now you have break of structure there and here, and then you have the order block, and that this is liquidity. It's too clean, right? It's too clean. So I wouldn't want to sell it there, even though we're gonna have maybe rejection of this. And then we have another low being broken. I'm just gonna skip it to the New York session to see what's up. And we have a break of structure to the downside. So obviously this is now invalid. And this is now BOS. And we can delete this line. And this is now BOS as well. Yeah, so this can be the only setup that we can take. But given the fact that it's 4:15 p.m. and it's almost London close, being realistic for me personally, I'm not at the PC anymore at this time of the day. I'm usually active until, 2 p.m. because I trade London. So, yep, thank God we didn't take it. Okay, so everything is invalid now. Let's skip it to the next day. So far we have 4% in the bucket, which is beautiful. And I do want to know when was the NFP. Let me just check a calendar on the phone. Just a second. So 1st of May was Monday. Okay, then we have, it's a Wednesday, it's saying. Okay, it's Wednesday now. So NFP on the Friday, right? So we're not going to trade the NFP. So let's see. Okay, we have a London open. So we had break of structure to the upside. We do have this order block that can be used to go into the buys, but we do have this order block as well, and we have liquidity there. So, yeah, liquidity taken, and we have BOS there. So I don't have a setup just yet. I don't see anything. Okay, so what happened was break of structure, taking out the highs from the previous day, and then price rejected on this small order block. Interesting, but this would be like the beautiful trade. But anyway, let's skip it to the next day. Okay, ugly price action. So we have liquidity sitting above. We have this invisible trend line, you know, a lot of buys inside of it, like, you know, a lot of liquidity sitting there. So we're gonna expect that price can you know, create liquidity grab, fall down, coming back for a test, and then continue down. So we need to see that. We need to see this, and we didn't see this. So we have this order block that is currently rejecting, price still bullish. Okay, let's see what's up. I don't know why I didn't see that. Still 4% in the pocket, which is fine. So we have 25, 57, rounding to the 60. And if we will be on the 60, then this will be entry hit, and then hopefully going for liquidity. So we had break of strike. Yeah, I didn't saw that. So no trade for this. Okay, and maybe it's good that we didn't have a trade. I don't know. Okay, so I wanna stop for a bit here and talk about something. It's a very tricky situation. It's just happening before New York session, right? So you have to understand what London did and what is the Asia. So let me place this. Okay, so this is the Asian session, obviously, and price broke the structure to the downside. So we have BOS to the downside, but the thing is that we still have liquidity sitting above. So even though you would want to use this order block to go in on 85, me personally, I wouldn't go in, because, you know, you can go with the 0.5 risk per trade, right? Stop loss would be like above 15 pips. It's not that big, but you cannot know if in any case price would, you know, push higher to take liquidity to where price will go, right? So having this kind of stop loss, it's nonsense, because you need to have 100 pips to have 3% in your pocket, right? So it's a nonsense. So let's see if we can get, you know, any sort of price rejection. Okay, we have rejection there and price is collapsing. So it's 4th of May, Thursday. Okay, I remember this from the Euro USD. Obviously this was some news events for Euro USD, and then it's collapsing down and then it goes up. Yeah, like I said, liquidity was taken with this single week, and then you know, let's see, this is, you know, this will be 1% running, but you know, in the best case scenario, if we wouldn't have this liquidity sitting, this can be, you know, already 3% for GU. So if let's pretend that liquidity was taken, and obviously your stop loss can be very much minimum, then obviously you would have where is it? There you will have 3% in a pocket already on GU. So this is what you have to look for, not just, you know, just to be in and have a big ass stop loss. It doesn't make sense, right? So okay, liquidity taken, choppy price action. I'm going to skip New York session, not going to trade this shit. Okay, gonna delete everything now, skipping to the next day. So this is now, I think this is now NFP. Yeah, it's a Friday, it's an NFP. So do we want to trade NFP? Yes, of course. No. I mean, I was trading it a few years ago. I was trading every NFP but just scalping, you know. But how I did it is just, you know, deposit 500 euros on the account that you can lose and you don't care about. And then you go on the 5-minute or 1-minute chart on GU or Euro USD. You put 2 lots in without a stop loss. And the trick for the NFP is when you look on the lower time frames, if 10 seconds before the news hits, price goes down, on the news it's going to shoot up, and vice versa. And you just want to catch this, you know, one single move to the moon. This can be 20 pips, it can be 50 pips, you cannot know. Okay, it's a gamble, but still, if you wanna do it, do it. But I don't recommend it, right? So we have a break of structure, we have a break of structure there, and the only order block I would use will be this order block. It's a 25.91, but this is the thing I don't like. It's liquidity. It's too clean. So let me see. And it's NFP, so obviously this can be hit. Let's see. Okay, liquidity. Nope, I'm not going to trade it. So I'm going to delete this. We do have a break of structure. It was, but now it's liquidity grab because price did not respect this situation. It should, just week go, but it didn't. And then we have head and shoulder pattern. The retail pattern. Head and shoulder pattern, we have left, head, right. So I don't trade patterns because I don't like them, but we can try. So we would go in on the right shoulder, right? We have 26.15 as a price number. We can have stop loss above the high, and we can target this liquidity and this low. So we will have 1 to 3 risk reward ratio like this. So below this liquidity on this low. Oh, damn. NFP was hit to the T. Okay, deleting everything. So let's move to the next week. So it's this week, I think. So what is today? It's the 9th of May. So this was yesterday. Or it wasn't. Where's the weekend? This is the weekend. Okay, so let's move to tomorrow, yesterday. So yesterday, let's see. So we broke the structure to the upside last day. It's a clean break, as you can see. We are kind of bullish in this case. We do have liquidity possibly sitting above that can be taken. We do have Asian session range. Let me check. Oh, this is the active. So don't be mistaken. This indicator is the active Asian session. So the actual session, but the Asian session is as well Sydney, right? Australia, which is opening time 11 p.m. Or 10 p.m. UK time. So this whole situation is Asia, right? So we do have Asian session that was being broken above, and the order block that can be used is this one. And if we do it on the 50%, 34, 35 would be the number. Okay, we have the number. Let's keep it to the London. Okay, so longs can be positioned there. Stop loss. I'm gonna keep 20. Or let's see. 12 is kind of low. And not big. It's not strong structure. Let's give it 15. 4% still in the pocket. Okay. We wouldn't go in there, so don't matter. 4% only. 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. Where is it? Okay, we have it. So let's see. London open. Oof, we are in. Oof. Okay. Oof, shit. And we are booming. Okay, so we do have double bottom. We do have break of structure. Okay, so we have BOS. This is the point. Let's see how many percentages we are running. Almost 2%. We had it on the 3%. So this is the break even point now. So we are risk free. We can take something off the table. Okay, price is returning down. If it's going to close below this high, I'm going to close everything. Oh, I'm closing. So I will close, realistically I will close somewhere there because it will be breaking. So stop loss was 15 pips. So we will close 1.7%. So we are up 5.7 at the moment. Okay. But let's see, it's still in the London, almost in the New York session. Maybe we're gonna have a New York session trade. Or, so we do have a breakdown. We have this, I don't know. It's late. It's London close, so no trade for me. Okay, so let's go until today. Let's see what happened today. Let's see what happened today. 5.7% in the pocket. Okay, so we are in the London. Before the London, we have the Asia. We had yesterday quite nice structures and everything. So we do have a breakdown. We do have a break of structure to the downside with this move, the whole impulse, right? And we do have this. And we kind of break this down, coming back up, test it. It filled the imbalance, so it's all good. Falling down, so we would want to use this order block. Let me zoom in. Let me see. 39. Okay, so gonna use 39 sharp. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We do have this significant high. It took this high out, and then we have, let me play it a bit more till the London. Oh, we have push up, we have liquidity there. Okay, we have money, and then we will use this order block. So given the confluences, let's see, let's say, I don't know, let's say 10 pips. But it's too high. 10 pips, fuck it. Okay, so break of structure to the downside. Clearly we are in the downtrend. We do have Asia structure, and then we're gonna target below this liquidity, but overall we're gonna target 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. So let's say this. Okay, let's say 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. Oof, hit to the T. And then we have collapse. Okay, let's see how this will be 4%. But we said we're gonna target 3%, right? So currently we do have 8.7 in the bucket. 3 trades, only 1 pair. And this is it. And it came back up, rejected this one and sold it back down. Okay guys, I hope this is going to help you with your views and thinking about the market, and why I'm saying trade 1 pair, nothing else. Okay, if the pair you are currently trading is making you issues, problems, headache, it's not giving you the consistency, you cannot catch up on him, then cancel this pair and move to the next one. Find a pair that suits you the best. Find a pair that works with your mindset, way of life, knowledge, experiences, everything that works best for you. Even though I traded GJ last year, the whole year just GJ, maybe some gold here and there, but only GJ. I don't like it anymore because it's not suiting me good. So I switched to the Euro USD in the last October. And from this point, I was trading only Euro USD going well, then adding back GJ, and then, having shits on GJ, deleting GJ again, and not going to look him anymore. So backtest on GU, I'm going to add back GU, but gonna backtest it a bit, like I did with the Euro, just to know some things about him, the movements, the prices, the risk reward ratios, the stop loss in the pips, etc. So everything about him. But yeah, the May will be 8.7 in the pocket, or let's say challenge will be done, or let's say a nice big ass check end of the month on the split will be given. So this is the power of 1 pair only, and everyone who is super successful in the trading business, you can ask him or she or her, I think they are going to, all of them are going to stay the same if they are realistic, right? So one pair only and you're gonna do wonders. Bye bye.